Hey guys, what's up? It's Coach. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you. Not sure when you're watching this, but Sunday when I'm recording it. And, Sundays I take as a day of kind of relaxation, unwinding. Tori and I normally take the slingshot out and do a little road trip or something. But the mornings are pretty quiet. I had some coffee, sitting out here on the balcony reflecting a little bit. Played the guitar for a little bit this morning, and it came to my mind. I don't think I've ever shared with you that my first job was actually working at McDonald's, and it's probably why my vision and the way that I look at things is so different than popular opinion. I'll tell you a funny story. I remember when I very first started. I only worked there for a few weeks, maybe like 4 or 5 weeks, and I realized I've got to go, man. Got to get to the next level. And but I was a sophomore in high school. I was like 15 maybe, and they put me in the back drive-through, and so I was in charge of taking people's orders. So when people would pull up to the drive-through, I would be the one that would say, hey, welcome to McDonald's, can I help you? Now if you go to a drive-through, just what can I get you, right? There's no customer service, there's no enthusiasm whatsoever, and I really believe that it's by design. So I'm working this. I'm 15. I'm working this back drive-through, right? I smell like French fry grease. I got acne at the time, right? The job's only adding to it, and I remember being on the headset, and I said, welcome to McDonald's, where we're bop 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 bop, loving it. Home of the Big Mac. How can I help you? And the people were loving it. They were cracking up, right? These people were laughing. They're like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. You're the friendliest person I've ever seen. I even asked me, would you like to supersize that order? So much enthusiasm. And I remember the manager came on the headset, and they're like, DJ, we need you to tone it down some. Can you just say, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? And I remember thinking to myself, why? Why would you tell an employee to tone their enthusiasm down? And it really just goes to show you that the majority of businesses, society that we live in, really wants you to dial back your enthusiasm. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner, you have to be on fire. You have to lead the enthusiasm march, especially if you have team members. And as I was sitting out here on the balcony, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, wow, man, so crazy. 15, I'm 30 now. It was 15 years ago, and I just still haven't conformed. I still try to just live every day with maximum enthusiasm, make other people smile, and bring happiness to the world. And I really don't think that there's a loud enough message out there about that, right? So I'm going to challenge you as an entrepreneur to bring enthusiasm, to bring positivity to the world, and especially on social media, because you may or may not be using social media for your business. I would encourage you to use it, because I'm presenting in Detroit here in a couple weeks. I guess about a month out now, at the ROI Marketing Live Workshop. And I'm releasing my new program called Social Assisted Selling. And it really talks about, my program that I've written is talking about how to run Facebook ads and using things like Instagram and LinkedIn and Snapchat filters, along with all of your original sales tactics, right? Cold calling and networking, all those old school offline principles, they're still very valuable in the business, right? In any business that you're in, it's very valuable to still use old school business practices. But what I encourage people to do is to supersize that by using social media, right? Allow social media to do that. For instance, maybe before you reach out to a cold call, maybe add them on LinkedIn and send them a little message and try to set up a call through there, right? Maybe a little 5-minute call. It's now a little warmer of a touch because they have some information that they can read up on you before taking the call. Look, we live in a super, super busy world, right? And so as an entrepreneur, whether you're an insurance agent or a real estate, in the professional service sector, or if you're in the blue-collar service sector, in a home service business, construction, HVAC, stuff like that, it doesn't change, right? A service business is a service business, and you have to try to find everything that you can do to put you head and shoulders above the competition, right? Especially right now with labor markets tightening up, the economy's killing it, right? Finding work, finding new clients is not difficult. it's making sure you have the team to be able to service those clients. And so when you sell that job, it's making sure that you're leaps and bounds ahead, and you can do that by using social selling. So I hope that you'll join me at the event in Detroit. There's links in my Instagram profile. I'll probably put a link here somewhere in the video so that you can get your tickets. It's less than $200, and I'm going to be speaking for about an hour and a half. My good friend Keith Kalfas has invited me to come to this. And also Josh Latimer is going to be there. I think Derek Smallwood, Eric Reno, a couple of other guys that have really built some successful businesses. So no matter what industry you're in, if you are a small business owner, an entrepreneur, I would highly encourage you to make the trip up. It's a one-day event. You can't miss it. I'm going to be going into this a little more in depth on how we use social assisted selling. It's really changed the way that our businesses operate, and it's changed the way that we do business, and increased our income. So, but just lead with enthusiasm, man. In your videos, in your posts, all of that stuff. Lead with enthusiasm. Positivity will always win. Always, doing the right thing will always be doing the right thing. And I'm just fired up. Little message for you on this Sunday. So I'm out here on the balcony relaxing and waiting for Tori to get home for her Air Force drill. Shout out to her. She just put on Staff Sergeant with the United States Air Force. So pretty excited about that stuff. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you click the link somewhere. Hope to see you at the event. Take care.